Hello, I'm KP Nash. On 8th of March 1956, a 16 years old gal named Janis Martin went into a studio in Nashville, or should I say into their studio in Nashville, to record 4 songs. And one of them was called Let's Elope Baby. The studio files suggest that there were 2 guitar players participating in that session, Chet Atkins and Grady Martin. Just imagine yourself being a 16 years old teenager recording in studio with these kind of session musicians. I really believe that actually the lead guitar parts were played by Mr. Guitar himself, simply because what they sound like, for me, doesn't sound really similar to typical Grady Martin style of playing. But if you have a different opinion, please mention it in the comments to this video. What I have just played is the intro from Let's Elope, and it begins with a pretty standard bass line going from E to A, followed by this A7 chord. As you can see, it's an A7 fretted somewhere around 6th, 7th frets with a couple of open strings, and you can play pretty much the same melody using the conventional A7 in the open position, but I really prefer this one. Just let's compare. First, the conventional A7. And now, the other A7. The second one sounds more interesting, at least for me. Maybe because when I pick the high E string, the open E string, with my middle finger, I pretty much unintentionally touch also the B string. And then it goes to B7, this one, the conventional B7 in the open position, the one where your middle finger on your left hand has to jump between 5th and 6th strings in order to play the bass line. And now with the melody. And now it has come to the final note, or actually 2 final notes, open high E string and open low E string. So once again, wow, what's this? Let's put it simply, it's a turnaround. Well, maybe not really 100% typical turnaround, but, well, a pretty standard one. If you want to analyze it a little bit more, we have exactly these chords played here. So first we have E7 with B in the bass, then A sharp diminished, then A minor, or actually A minor 6, then E with G sharp in the bass, or actually the more conventional way to play the same chord is this. And then it's C7 with G in the bass, and finally F sharp minor, which plays also the same function as B7 suspended. Wow, that's quite a lot of stuff for a simple turnaround. Actually, if you are familiar with jazz guitar, maybe a little bit, you might have heard things like this. And the last part of this thing is based on the very same harmonic movement as we have just seen. But let's get back to the intro from Let's Elope. If I play it all together, it will sound like this. So again, a couple of words about this turnaround. It's quite technical. You might want to practice that usually as a loop. By the way, notice a couple of details. First of all, the first note we just syncopated. And one more thing, I'm still muting the low E string with my palm. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching and hope to see you soon. Bye!